Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to Easy Mathematics. We thank God today is another day. It's been a long time we uploaded a video. It's because of some technical challenges, but glory be to God, we are back on our feet, and thanks be to God. And also a help from our brother and mother, brother Kekeli and mom. Easy Mathematics is also very grateful for your support from day one. Today, we want to look at properties of polygons. We will continue with the Venn diagram after this video. So today, we want to look at properties of a polygon. One will ask, what is a polygon? When we say a polygon is a figure that is closed with straight lines or straight sides. So once a figure or a shape is closed with straight sides or lines, that figure is a polygon. So with the types of polygon, we have a triangle, which has this as the shape. We have a triangle, we have a square, we have a rectangle, we have a pentagon, we have hexagon. Pentagon has 5, and so on and so forth. So you notice that each of these shapes has a size. They have sizes. So the polygons are being grouped according to their size. So every 3-sided figure is called triangle. Every 3-sided figure, whether a rectangle, a scaling triangle, a right angle triangle, scaling triangle. Once it is having a 3-sided figure, it is a triangle. And polygons are also grouped in quadrals or quadrilaterals because they are 4-sided figure. We have pentagon, we have hexagon, nonagon, decagon. They are grouped according to their number of sides. So this is polygon. They are shapes that is closed with straight lines. Today we want to look at how to calculate the sum of the interior angle of a polygon. Now, when we say interior angle, let's take this polygon for example. This could be a polygon because it is a 4-sided figure. So this could be my polygon. And we have interior angle and exterior angle. When we say interior angles are the angles that can be located inside the figure. But with the exterior, they can be located outside. So if I draw a line here, the angle here is an exterior angle. The angles here also an exterior angle. But today's calculation is how to look at the sum of interior angle. And that is given by the formula as the sum of interior angle is calculated using the formula n minus 2 into bracket times 180. Now with this formula, when your teacher introduced polygons to you, you went through some activities helping you to detect or come out with this formula, which is the sum of the interior angles of a polygon. Bear in mind, interior means angles inside the figure or the polygon. So let's take the first question we have to solve. Find the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon with 6 sides. With 6 sides. What are we calculating? The question said find the sum of the interior angles. Find the sum of the interior angles. So we've been told that the sum of interior angles is given as n minus 2 times 180. What is n? N is therefore the number of sides of the polygon. So if the question gives you 6 sides as the number as 6 sides, then n is 6. So the n in the formula, which is the sum of the interior angle, it is the number of sides. So if I'm to calculate the sum of the interior angles, then I'm going to say the sum of the interior angles is equal to n minus 2 times 180. From the question, n is the number of sides. So when you look at the question, it says find the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon with 6 sides. So what is the value for n? 6. So what do? Substitute. So you have n, which is now 6 minus 2 times 180. So if you subtract 2 from 6, you have 4 times 180. So multiply 4 times 180. So 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is giving you 32. So you have 2, record 3, you have 72. So 4 times 80, 180, will give you 720. So what is the sum of the interior angle? Therefore, the sum of the interior angles is 720 degrees, because we are dealing with angles. So you see, the sum of the interior angles means the angles inside the polygon. If you put all together, that is the sum of the interior angles. So if I have the shape as this, and I add this, and this together, the angles inside the polygon is the sum of the interior angles. So with this, you should be able to know the formula for finding the sum of the interior angles. Once you know it, you will be okay with the question. Let's take a similar one. It says that a polygon has 10 sides. The polygon, it is having 10 sides. Find the sum of its interior angles. So what are we finding? Sum of interior angles. And we have been told that the sum of interior angles is giving us n minus 2 into brackets times 180. What is n from the question? A polygon has 10 sides. We have been told that n is the number of sides of the polygon. So a polygon has 10 sides. So n from the question is 10. So I am going to substitute the 10 with the, I'm going to substitute the n with the 10 and say 10 minus 2 times 180. What is 10 minus 2? 10. If you take away 2, what are you left with? You are left with 8 times 180. Then you multiply 180 times 100. So you multiply 8 times 180, which is going to give you 1,440. If you multiply 8 times 180, this is going to give you 1,440. So we are going to say, therefore, the sum of the interior angles is 1,480 degrees. Note that we are dealing with angles. So those of us in Form 3, we should know that once angles come in, our final answer should be in degrees. And this is how we calculate for the sum of the interior angle. The sum of the interior angle, which means the angle inside the polygon all put together, giving you the sum of the interior angle. What you should know is the formula. Once you have the formula that n minus 2 times 180 is the formula for the sum of the interior angle, then we are free. Then when you are reading the question, try to locate the n, which is the number of sides. So n is the number of sides in the question. So if I give you one and say, find the sum of a polygon, or the interior angles of a polygon having, let's say, 5 sides. It's having 5 sides. So n becomes what? 5. So if you put 5 in the formula, you are going to get 5 minus 2 times 180. You subtract, giving you 3 times 180. Multiply. Whatever you get becomes the sum of the interior angles of that polygon. So that is how we calculate the sum of interior angles of any regular polygon. Good. Now there could be a question where they will give you the sum of the polygon and they will ask you to calculate the number of sides. So if here they gave me the sides and I calculated the sum of the interior polygons, interior angles, they can also give me the sum of the interior angles and I will calculate the number of sides. So let's look at the number 3, how that question can be tackled. When you read, it says that the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon is 540 degrees. Find the number of sides. The sum of the interior angles, it has been given to you as 540 degrees. So calculate the number of sides. It is as easy if we are able to do substitution using the formula. So when you go to find the sum of the interior angle, what is it? We know that sum of the interior angles is calculated as n minus 2 times 180. I am finding the number of sides and they've given me the sum of the interior angles. And the sum of the interior angles is equivalent to this, where the n is located. So from the question, the sum of the interior angle is 540. So I am going to equate the sum of the interior angles, which is 540, to this formula, so that I will be able to solve for n in the question. So this gives me a simple linear equation as 540 degrees, which is the sum of the interior angles, is equal to the formula used to calculate the sum of the interior angles. What do I do from here? There is a bracket. Clear the bracket. We were taught this in linear equation, that when you are solving an equation and there is a bracket, you clear off the bracket. So the 180 will multiply the n. This same 180 will multiply the 2. So this will give me 540 degrees is equal to 180 times n will give me 180 n minus 180 times negative 2 will give me negative 360. What do you do? You group like terms. There is n here. So where the ones with the n should be at one side of the equation sign. So this one will move. When this one moves, you are going to get 540 degrees. This is degrees plus, because there's an equal to sign here, there's negative changes to plus 360 degrees, which is equal to 180 n. Put these two together. When you put it together, we are going to get this and this as 0, this and this as 10, so 0, remember 1, this and this as 900, plus 9, sorry. So giving us this plus this as 900 degrees. So 900 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. And so from here, we get group like terms, giving us 540 plus 360. This plus this is giving us 900. Good. What do we do next? We want n. So we divide both sides with a value close to n. So I'm going to divide 180n by 180 and divide the 900 also by 180. So 180 will cancel 180. Now you notice that n is standing alone as n is. Then we come here. Let's take it bit by bit. 0 will cancel out 0. 2 will go into 18 9 times. 2 will go into 90 45 times. Again, what can go into 9 and at the same time go into 45? 9 can go into itself 1 and 9 will go into 45 5 times because 5 9 is 45. So we've been able to cancel out to get 5 is equal to n, which is the same as n is equal to 5. So what is n? N is the number of sides. And what were you asked to find? Find the number of sides. So we will state our answer and say, therefore, the number of sides of the polygon is 5 sides. Or therefore, the polygon has 5 sides. So this is how you calculate for the number of sides given the sum of the interior angle. Let's take the last question and see if we can also try it on our own. Calculate the number of sides. So we are finding n. Calculate the number of sides having a polygon with 720 degrees as the sum of interior angles, or as the sum of its interior angles. I am to calculate the number of sides, but the question has given me the sum of the interior angles. And I know well that the sum of interior angles, is equivalent or is equal to n minus 2 multiplied by 180. So this is the formula for finding the sum of the interior angle. And the question has also made it clear that the sum of the interior angle is the same as 270. So this formula is the same as this. So just equate 720. Just equate 720 degrees to n minus 2, 180. Note that this is the same as the times. Where the 180 multiplies n, the 180 also multiplies the 2. So this is going to give me 720 degrees is equal to 180 times n, 180n, minus 360. Group like terms. This will give you 720 degrees plus, it will cross 360 degrees is equal to 180n. When you put this and this together, you are going to get 1080 degrees as 180n. This plus this is 0. 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 plus 7 is 10. So giving you 1080 degrees. What do I want? I want n. So I'm going to divide this by 180. Divide also by 180. So I'm going to say 180n divided by 180. 1080 divided by 180. This will cancel out this. 0 will cancel 0. Using 2 to cancel to make the work simple for us. We are going to say 2 will go into 108 54 times. Let's keep it here. And 2 will go into 18 9 times. Again, what can we use to cancel? 3 can go into 9 and go into 54. 9 2 can go into itself and go into 54. So how many times will 3 go into 54? 3 will go into 54 12 times. No. Let's see. Let's use the long division and see. Let's see for 3. 3 will go into this one, 1. When you subtract 18 times. So 3 will go into 54 18 times. So 3 here, 18, 3 here, 3. 9 into 3 into itself 1, 9 into 18, 6. 6, 3, 18. So 3 will go into itself 1 and 3 will go into 18 6 times. So we have 6 is equal to n, or we say n is equal to 6. So therefore, the polygon has 6 sides. And so that is how we calculate for the number of sides if the sum of the interior angle is given. Thank you for staying tuned. This is Easy Mathematics. We make mathematics easy for you to prepare you for your exams ahead. We have a BEC to write, God willing, next month on the 17th. We will conclude the topic on this one by looking at the interior angle. Then we look at the other ones. We go to construction, we go to transformation, we go to other things we think it will help us to pass our exams. Let's stay tuned and we'll come again, God willing, Thursday to teach and learn mathematics. This is Easy Mathematics. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.